Mike Callahan's going to look. Doc Rivers, he's upset. It looks, by the way he's reacting, I think it's going to go against Boston in the call against Garnett. Chalmers called for a personal foul. A dead ball technical, so the foul on Chalmers, legitimate. And then they're saying after the whistle, Garnett threw an elbow.
But if they would have called the first foul, it would have been over. Chalmers fouled on the initial rebound.
Miller misses the technical. Well, after the whistle was blown.
But he's fouled on the initial. He's just trying to clear some space. He's not throwing an elbow. If you're getting grabbed and poked and pulled, you got to try to create some space. Just because you're 7 feet and that guy who's guarding you is 6'1", where do you think the elbow's going to go?
Well, I think that elbow was a little more than just trying to clear some space.
This is the playoffs.
Meanwhile, Miami, Jeff, missed another free throw. They're 9 for 19. Let's go Celtics chant breaks out. The foul on Chalmers is just the second team foul on Miami. It's his third. No, it has no impact at all on the score after Miller missing the technical. Petrus looking up top. Rondo straight on three. Past the midway point of the fourth, Wade goes right past Petrus and throws it down. And it's single digits, a 9-point game.
And you see again, Garnett's having to guard a perimeter guy, which takes the shot blocking off the floor.
Nice pass, and Garnett to finish. Pierce with the perfect entry pass. Still over 5 minutes remaining. And a timeout call by Eric Spoelstra. A 24-point lead, cut to 9 at one point. And now the Celtics with a little more breathing room.
Well, you see Wade on the attack. Garnett's trailing the play, having to guard a shooter. No help. Wade all the way to the rim, and then confusion.
Corona extra performers will tell us a lot of it's been the support players.
Mike Miller, 11 points off the bench. These three-pointers have allowed them to cut the deficit, and then the offensive rebound, the find of Chalmers. And when Chalmers is aggressive and playing effectively, they're very difficult to guard.
He is a confident player, Chalmers. Meanwhile, remember, in that Clippers-Grizzlies series, Clippers were down 24 with under 8 to play at Memphis, came back and won the game. One of the most incredible comebacks in NBA playoff history. Pierce misses, Garnett the rebound. Pierce fakes, drives, gets to the rim, and is fouled. The Heat have done a marvelous job getting back into the game, but do they have enough to finish? In this small lineup, the rebounding can be difficult.
Yeah, it can, but here's the thing. You can't, when you're playing against smaller lineups, constantly come down and try to force feed mismatches. You still have to play with rhythm and flow. Like right there, Garnett got it, swung it to Pierce. Pierce attacked the closeout, and they have no shot blocking. So if you keep the ball moving, you keep yourselves moving, at some point in that shot clock, you'll be able to expose a mismatch. It doesn't always have to be the size mismatch on the block. It could be the quickness mismatch on the perimeter.
2 big free throws there. Boston's lead back to 10. 2.5 to play. James puts his head down. Nice fake. Garnett picks him up. Inside pass to Battier. Misses it. But right there on the follow is Wade. Wade now with 16 points. Make that 18.
And I think right now, Paul Pierce has to be the focal point.
Pierce once again playing big minutes, 40. Kicks it out, deflected out of bounds by Chalmers. Celtics will have 6 to shoot. Rondo looking over to the bench for play. Doc Rivers calls it out. See the intensity of Eric Spoelstra there on the sideline.
Well, he knows what this means.
Rondo throws it off, gets it back. Pierce on the drive, pull-up shot, won't go. Rebound. Battier, can he save it? Yes. Under 2 minutes to go. Wade trying to draw the foul, off the mark. And Ray Allen rips down the rebound. Rondo drives down the lane, layup is good. Timeout Miami. Rajon Rondo, another timely play.
This was the right play. Don't waste a lot of clock. Give your point guard the ability to probe in transition. Rondo sees the defense with its back turn, attacks, 8 fourth-quarter points, and these two were huge in upping their cushion to 10.
Haslam finally checks in. Rondo, meanwhile, hurt himself on that play. Just grabbed his back momentarily. For the Heat, that's their first turnover of the fourth quarter. Both teams have 11 for the game. Dueling. And he took an extra step. Don't forget, coming up next on SportsCenter, we'll have Heat Celtics post-game coverage. Baseball tonight. Johan Santana with a no-hitter. My New York Mets with a big night. And Tiger goes low. All coming up. Now the floor is Scott Van Pelt waiting to bring you all the details. James fires away, won't go. Rebound, Ray Allen. They've had a couple of threes that it could have taken that next step, and now seem to have run out of time as the Celtics have weathered this fourth quarter storm. Pierce drives, kicks it out. Garnett knocks it down, and that should do it. Up by 12 with 56 seconds remaining. What a game for Garnett. 24 points, 11 rebounds on 10 of 16 from the field. So many Celtics coming up big here in Game 3, including the veteran Garnett. And we'll now get ready for Game 4. Dexter Pittman, who was suspended from the previous series, he's now back. He goes into the game. Terrell Harris, the rookie from Oklahoma State. James Jones, Norris Cole, and Juwan Howard rounding it out for Miami. Doc Rivers emptying his bench too. Sasha Pavlovich will come into the game. And Etuan Moore, the rookie from Purdue, as well. Final minute in what has been a terrific performance for the Boston Celtics. Then got a little hairy here in the fourth quarter as Jones knocks down the shot, but they weathered the storm and now right back in this series. Well, Boston responds in a big way after just a gut-wrenching loss in overtime in Game 2. You know, see how the Miami Heat respond. Daniels. Would have been appropriate for that to go in the way Daniels played tonight. Huge minutes off the bench. Shot clock is off, and the Celtics can now dribble it out. The Eastern Conference Finals will have at least a Game 5 as the Miami Heat's lead is cut to 2-1. Boston Celtics take Game 3 here on their home floor. Despite another big scoring night for LeBron and our entire ESPN crew, Mike Green saying we'll see you shortly coming up on SportsCenter.
This is SportsCenter. What's happening? Welcome to SportsCenter. Robert Flores, Scott Van Pelt with you. All of the reaction, highlights, analysis, post-game, etc. from Boston on the way. We had hoped to avoid horrible puns relating to National Donut Day, but on this day when history was made in New York, we can't do that.
That's right. Donuts apply, so do bagels. For a franchise celebrating a half a century of baseball, this was a golden performance by Johan Santana. Here we go to Citi Field. Johan Santana and the Mets never had a no-hitter in their history. In the first, facing his former teammate Carlos Beltran, who made his return to Citi Field tonight. And Johan's pitch hand was way strong on this Friday night. In the fifth, Rafael Furcal goes down and gets that one, little looper. Mike Baxter is there to squeeze it. Certainly not the most adventurous catch that Baxter would see on this night. In the sixth, Beltran again scorches one to left, but it's ruled foul. But was it correctly called? I'd submit to you, incorrectly called by Adrian Johnson. SportsCenter scope showing you the ball kicking up some dust. You can check the clay at the French Open, but you cannot check it at Citi Field. So the at-bat continues, and Beltran grounds out to David Wright. After the play, the secret weapon, Jose Oquendo, lets Johnson hear it. Mike Matheny comes out to plead his case. No one was ejected. More importantly for the Mets, no-hitter still in full effect. Terry Collins said he wanted Santana's pitch count to be at around 115. He's at 101, no one in the bullpen. Santana, this is your game. Yadier Molina, drive to right. Baxter is there, and he runs into the wall. A beautiful catch by Mike Baxter. A kid that grew up in Queens, went to Archbishop Malloy High School, and maybe one of the biggest catches of his career. Santana loves it, but Baxter paid for it. Left fielder left this game with a bruised shoulder. On to the eighth. Tyler Green at the plate for the Cardinals, who had one of the most prolific offenses coming into this game. Kirk Nieuwenhuis, Omar Quintanilla nearly collide. Remember, you got a new left fielder in Nieuwenhuis. Later in the inning, Shane Robinson out looking. Santana, just his 11th start since missing all of last season with off-season shoulder surgery. Now 2 outs. Beltran, soft liner. We have another near collision, but Daniel Murphy is able to avoid it and squeeze it. And the no-hitter intact through 8 innings. Santana had never had a 2-hitter or a 1-hitter in his career going in. He's now at 122 pitches to start the ninth. His career high was 125. First batter of the ninth, the always tough Matt Holliday. Can of corn, out number 1. Next batter, that's R.A. Dickey. He can barely watch. Terry Collins seeing his pitcher go at 127. That's a career high. Alan Craig, come on Craig. Nieuwenhuis is there for out number 2. And the Mets an out away from history. In the ninth, their longtime radio play-by-play guy, Howie Rose, with the call.
Santana into the windup. The payoff pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. He's done it. Johan Santana has pitched a no-hitter in the 8,020th game in the history of the New York Mets.
The Mets win 8-0, but Johan Santana throws his first no-hitter as the St. Louis Cardinals are the first defending champion to get no-hit since the 1990 Oakland A's. Here's Santana talking about the major feat afterwards.
Amazing. I mean, coming into this season, I was just hoping to come back, you know, and stay healthy and help this team, you know, and now I'm in this situation in the greatest, you know, city baseball. I'm very, very happy, and happy for you guys. Finally, the first one. That's the greatest feeling ever, you know.
Even with the boot, Justin Turner finds a way to get a pie into it. He's got the bum ankle, but he still found a way to come out with the pie.
At least I got whipped cream and not shaving cream.
Just amazing tonight. For you, we have to talk about the catch by Mike Baxter. Off that shot by Yadier Molina, did you think he was going to make that catch?
You know, when Yadier hit that ball, I didn't know. And then when I saw him running back into the warning track, and he made that play. It was great. It was amazing, you know. An outstanding play and saved the game. And you know, all these guys, I want to thank them because they will be part of what we did tonight, what we accomplished, and then we're just going to continue playing, you know, and play the game.